Oh, good, and the song's over. Okay, so this is P06, Project 06. This is a project that tries to port and remake Sonic 06 for the PC. It's like one of, I don't know, 4 or 5, 6 of these that are out there. And to me, this one is like actually the best. This is one of the only ones that I think is like genuinely well, I don't want to say playable because all the other ones are playable too, but this one feels like it makes the smartest changes. It has the best controls. This actually sort of turns Sonic 06 into what I would consider to be a fun game, I guess. I was going to couch that in something, but no, it's just, you know, it's actually pretty good as far as I'm concerned. Because it's been a while since we've gotten new news on, you know, actual brand new Sonic games. I've actually been going back to this over the last, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, just revisiting it, and it seems awfully quiet, so just give me a second here. Whoops. Oh, please don't crash, because I minimized you. I'd like to turn volume down so that I can listen to YouTube while I play video games. There we go. But I've actually been going back to this over the last 2 or 3 weeks because I wanted to play like a Sonic game, and I wanted to play something that I haven't played tons of, and I remembered, you know, I've kind of dunked on this game a little bit, this specific project, but actually, like, the more I think about it, like, the more I appreciate it. And this new demo, 3.0, actually adds all of Sonic's levels. Obviously none of the bosses yet, but as far as levels go, this is every level Sonic plays in the game, and one is Tails. So we're gonna run through all these because I want to see what's new, what's changed. Like I said, I've been replaying this a lot, so it's fresh in my memory. Usually this will sit on a black screen for a little while. Oh, there it goes. There's like usually like a first load where it sits there for quite a while. Wow, this, loud. I might need to turn my speakers down. Or I guess my headphones, rather. Though if it's this loud for me, it's probably just as loud for you guys. So, real quick, like, say about 30. This is Project 06 P06, a Unity remake of Sonic 06 that I'm actually, I quite like. I didn't think I'd like it, because usually these kind of projects aren't very good. But this one is actually pretty smart, pretty fun, pretty well optimized. Though I'm getting some frame rate stutter here all of a sudden. That might just be because I'm live streaming, I don't know. Oh, right, it's the Y button to do the light dash. How do I get back up there? Hopefully it's not like stuttering super bad for you guys. Because usually, like, if it's stuttering for me, then on OBS it's usually stuttering a lot worse. But I'm getting a mostly 60 frames per second with very occasional dips. It's getting to be about time I upgrade my computer. I think it's the sound effects that are super loud. Yes, this is Demo 3. And did I turn off voice clips? What's going on? We'll check after I beat Wave Ocean. Because that's the other thing I like about this, is that there are like so many different options for all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I have a feeling either they changed something for Demo 3 to where those voice clips don't play anymore, or I turned off an option somewhere. I mean, people like to remake games like this, or like try and fix games, I guess you could say. If you've heard of a game called Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, there are like a million mods to fix that game. Because it released in kind of a broken state. You know, there was a prototype version of that game that was completely different, and there are a lot of mods to sort of, you know, restore cut content and try and fix what's there so that it looks nicer. There's a racing game that I've played a lot of called Fuel. It's by Codemasters. It's this like open world post-apocalypse racing game, and it's kind of terrible, but there's a mod out there to fix it. People just like to sort of take these games under their wing and fix them. There's a mod for Aliens Colonial Marines that tries to fix the game. What is it? It's Templar's TCM fix or something like that. That's just what people do, you know? A fan will see a game and they'll think, oh, you know, this isn't so bad if people could just see what I see. And then they try and fix it. There's a mod that tries to fix Jurassic Park Trespasser. You know, it adds like modern Windows support and extra rendering features, and it tries to improve the artificial intelligence. You know, it's just a thing people do. And this one, as it turns out, is actually pretty good, I think. I mean, you know, it's still technically Sonic 06, but I think they make a lot of really, like, smart changes to the level design and the gameplay that does, like, go a long way to fix this game up quite a bit. Well, that camera angle's new.
Yeah. That was incredible.
Ooh. I don't remember if the previous demo gave you medals like that. Okay, let's see what's in the options here. So... well, since we were getting, like, frame rate... well, yeah, we'll leave it on medium. Glowing outlines? We'll do medium on volumetric lights. Game settings. In-game dialogue on. Yeah, I must have turned that off. Well, I also have a feeling that Sonic Team was probably running out of money.
Let's get going.
This game's budget was slashed in half pretty early on, because the original plan was to put Sonic 06 on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PC, and Wii.
Police, hold on tight.
Back when it was called the Nintendo Revolution. And Sonic Team was among some of the first developers given a Wii development kit. And when they saw, you know, how underpowered the system was compared to the Xbox, how different the controls were, they ended up making like a completely different game for the Wii called Sonic and the Secret Rings. But technically that game was made from the budget of Sonic 06. So Sonic 06 was actually working with half the budget that it was originally planned to have. Yeah, I should have put like in the stream title that this was Demo 3, which just came out today. Probably like 9 hours ago, in fact. Like, it really wasn't that long ago. And yeah, I almost like debated on playing this demo because they seem to hit like a sort of release schedule. They'll do like a 1.0 release, a 2.0 release, and then they'll get like feedback from bugs or whatever about, you know, what's wrong with the demo. And then they'll do like a 1.5 release, a 2.5 release that is like improved. And if you really think about it, like with this releasing in July, this sets them up to release 3.5 at Sage in September.
That's my chance. It'll be off balance. I can knock it down easily.
So maybe there are like some horrific bugs in this, but you know, give it a couple months and I'm sure they'll be fixed. Like I said, I've kind of dogged on this for a while because, you know, I've been of the camp that, oh, well, you know, Sonic 06 is a game you can't really fix. And it's because, like, you know, 1.0 was, you know, the controls weren't super good, but then they did 1.5, which improved the controls quite a bit. They did 2.0, which added, what is it, like Flame Core, but that was too dark, and you know the collision detection was a little weird. But then they did 2.5, and the collision detection got fixed, and the level got brightened up, and like I said, they just keep making like really smart additions to this. And not like in like, you know, how fans will like do really fandom-y kind of things, like add unnecessary text or whatever, or, you know, merge gameplay sections where it doesn't belong or whatever. Things that just feel a little sloppy. That's not what this does. This, like, if I was going to remake Sonic 06, or if I had the original assets to improve, let's say, this feels like the sort of changes I would make to that game if I had, you know, limited time, limited budget, and couldn't just remake the whole game from scratch.
Nice.
Like, it's actually pretty impressive.
I don't believe it.
They must have... That's another thing it looks like they changed. It used to be kind of hard to get S ranks in this game. I do think he might do the full game. I mean, I follow him on Twitter, I think. I follow someone that works on this project on Twitter, and they were posting like work in progress cutscenes and stuff. It really seems like they're going to try and do the whole game. Like, actually, if we go into extras here, go into the test stage real quick, you can even play Silver in here. Like, they are somewhere. Anyway. Well, there's Knuckles. Like, it really seems like they're gonna go out of their way to implement everything in this game as best as they can. Oh, look at that weird, janky, I don't even know what that is. That must be like a test scripted section or something. Oh, heh! Assert your dominance. Anyway.
Let's get going.
So this is the new level in this demo that I haven't played yet. And from the video they put out,
Pretty cold place for a base.
it did look a little buggy. I feel like
Press and hold the A button as long as you can, and release it right at the jump ramp.
some of this camera stuff feels a little jittery. It still controls way better than the original game, though. Yeah, oh, jittery camera. And like, this is one of those sections where I also think there's only so much you can do with it. Because you're moving pretty fast, and it's kind of a densely packed area, and it's kind of hard to see where you're going. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Goofy foot style. Let's go. This is version 3. It just came out today. Okay, let's see if I actually, like...
Now that's a big snowball.
Cool, thanks. Glad that's dialogue. Yeah, so that could use a little work, but like I said,
Okay, let's head straight to
I assume about the time Sage hits in September, it'll be better. They'll do a version 3.5.
explode. I gotta be careful when I break it.
If I remember right. There's a button in one of those, I thought. It has been a while since I've played Sonic 06. No, this is on the PC. There's a Switch version? Man, that lighting looks really good. Now let's see if he like kept a feature of the original game. Something I noticed in the original Sonic 06, this weird little detail, if you bump into the trees, they jiggle. He did not keep that. Wow. I mean, it's almost like impossible to notice unless you spend like a lot of time in this game. Well, that's kind of neat. Kind of just meet up with Tails after the first section like that.
Move without being caught by the searchlights. I'll be able to get to Eggman faster.
I had no idea there was a Switch version of this. That's pretty nifty. With it giving me gold medals, I wonder if it reset my progress. Oh no, it didn't. I'm missing one gem though.
There should be a switch somewhere.
This is what I was thinking of. Yes. Weird. You can't homing attack that. You just bounce off of it.
We're close to Eggman's place.
Aww. Well, hopefully this part isn't too bad. This section in the original game was a huge bummer. I'd usually try and skip it if I could.
I think we can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
I do like the crosshair. That's a good touch. Well, crap. Boy, I'm just doing real good. There we go. Hang on. See if we can avoid this one. I feel like left and right on the camera stick is inverted. I don't remember if I did that or if that's a different setting this time.
Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them.
Where is the switch? I didn't like miss it up here, did I? No. There it is. Like, I love all the improved lighting and everything. Like, that looks really good. I don't know. I have a lot of opinions about Sonic 06. Like I said, I've always been of the opinion I'm not entirely sure if it's something that could be fixed. I mean, obviously these levels are fun, they're more fun than they used to be. But what that game was pitched as versus what it actually became is a very different product. And I think, like, the whole realistic graphics angle didn't really work. You know, because, like, this game was pitched as, what if Sonic the Hedgehog existed in the real world? And that's kind of dumb. You know, it's kind of like that original trailer for the Sonic movie, right? Sonic the Hedgehog isn't supposed to be real, he's a cartoon character. And doing like this whole knockoff Final Fantasy story with a princess, it just, no, that doesn't really work either. A game where Sonic the Hedgehog dies and is reborn doesn't work. Having the literal embodiment of Satan in your game doesn't work. It's just, it's a really weird everything. I mean, it was just pitched as like a reboot, right? The original announcement for this game was that they were basically going back to the original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Genesis from 1991, and they were starting all over again, and they were going to treat it like the beginning of the franchise all over from the start. And you know,
Looks like it's equipped with heavy weapons. But those legs look fragile.
You kind of get that impression with, like, you know, the original pitch for Sonic 1 in 1991 was, you know, Sonic had a human girlfriend named Madonna, and then, you know, they have Sonic with a human girlfriend here named Elise. It's just really weird. And even though I don't think it's ever been definitively proven, I have a feeling that this game was originally, like, fully open world. It kind of has that vibe every now and then. You know, the original trailers for this game had, like, a day-night cycle in them. They were talking about, like, all this real-time rendering and being able to make these really big levels and things like that. It seemed like they were, if they weren't going fully open world, then they were going to do more with that.
Yes!
It just... that was an alright level, I guess. I mean, I think that was probably one of my favorite levels of the original game. So, you know, I kind of like how the spotlights are more of an active concern in this. They actually scan around the area a lot quicker.
That was incredible!
You mean like the Sonic movie? Like, what specifically? Twitch chat delay and me tending to ramble on without looking at the chat means I don't know the specific context of what you're saying. Crisis City is another new level to this demo. The last Sonic 06 fan remake, Sonic Next.
Shadow, don't be late. You're talking to me?
But Sonic Next did this level as well. Yeah, I don't know. Open world could work for Sonic. I used to be against it, but I think there is a way that it can work. I think Sonic really benefits from being a game where you practice levels a lot, you know, where you replay the same section over and over and over again, but it's hard to make that fun without feeling too repetitive. And I think that's something an open world does, because you end up, you know, you spend a lot of travel time in an open world game, so you end up running through like the same streets, the same hills and plains and whatever a lot. So in that sense, I think that could work for like an open world Sonic game. It'd give you, you know, more of a chance to learn the layout of the world and sort of practice, you know, Sonic's abilities and things like that. It would just need the proper design, I guess.
To move to an adjacent rail, use the left stick.
But I do agree that I don't think realism is a very good pathway for Sonic to explore. Whoa, that's weird. They implemented Sonic Generations style rail switching and it feels really weird. Well, not weird, I wasn't expecting it. Let's just start that over again.
To move to an adjacent rail, use the left stick.
Yeah, that actually, now that I'm like expecting it, that works pretty well.
The whole city's on fire. I've got to be careful when it goes underground, because it'll burst forth to try and surprise me.
It'll burst forth and try to surprise me. Sonic, nobody says burst forth. I don't know, I'm of the opinion that some backtracking isn't the worst thing in the world. Like I said, Sonic games are kind of about having to practice levels, so it kind of fits in with the theme. This was my favorite level in the original Sonic 06. I think it was a lot of people's favorite level. That's probably why it ended up in Sonic Generations. And it plays pretty good here, I'll say that. Whoa, okay. I never really liked the Sonic Generations mod. Like, Brian, who does a lot of those kind of mods, or he used to, I don't know if he does anymore, where he really, like, stretches the limitations of what Sonic Generations can do, basically to their breaking point. And it can feel a little messy. Like I said, he's gotten better, you know, as he's learned, as he's evolved. But still, I don't know. I don't mind Roger, but he sounds a little too old for Sonic. Ryan Drummond was fine, but I'm not, like, crazy for him to come back. You know, he was okay. I think Jason ended up being my favorite, even though when Jason first started out, he just sounded kind of like he was trying to do a Ryan Drummond impression. But, you know, he got better, he came into his own, he was fine. Oh, that's pretty cool.
It looks like I can jump from there.
I'm really glad they added the homing attack reticle. The aiming crosshair.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Whoa! Okay. You can't die during the other Mach speed zones in this, but you can die during this one. Good to know. Up. Oh boy. Nice to see that still happens.
Here comes a billboard.
Oh, make the truck explode. No.
Yeah.
Radical Train is up there, you know, but in the original game, Radical Train was like really fiddly, but it's actually like probably one of the best levels in this. I have more subscribers on YouTube, so it makes sense that a lot more people would be filtering in through there.
Just made it.
Even though I've been streaming on Twitch for a lot longer than I have been YouTube.
Let's get going.
But I have, like, what is it? It's like 70 followers on Twitch, and I have 23,000 subscribers on YouTube. So, you know, a little disproportionate. Now, in the last demo, this level was a little rough, but they did end up patching a lot of it.
Lava shoots up from that fiery ground. If I use a homing attack on that monster, I'll be able to reach the other side. Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
Gotta be careful.
Whoa! Are you all coming out to say hi? His weak point is the core of the head. Gotta hit it when it comes into view.
His voice sounded a little weird there.
This bridge is gonna collapse any minute.
I'm glad their fire doesn't hurt you as easily as it used to. It used to be that you jump right into their flaming mouth and it would hurt you. And it seems like they nerfed that. So, you know, good on them.
Whoa, that's not a nice welcome.
Whoa. I don't know if I like this zoomed out camera.
Piece of cake, no sweat.
Now this part always confuses me a little.
It's raining fire.
Cool. Because it's always hard to make it across that part without taking damage. But I've learned that if you just spin dash across, then it's fine. Now, I don't know if it still happens here, but in the original Sonic 06,
Let's head into the volcano.
those rocks that are raining down, you could get randomly hit by them, and sometimes I've been hit by rocks heading into the volcano and it instantly kills me. Not in this though, in the original game. Do I think Sega will make a Sonic Adventure remake? I mean, that certainly seems to be what people want right now. You know, it's kind of what most people are talking about. And it does seem like, you know, Sega is at the very least trying to play up Sonic Adventure nostalgia. Whether that actually means that they're going to remake Sonic Adventure or not is a little up in the air. I'm of the opinion that, yeah, they're probably gearing up for that, you know? They went out of their way to announce that, you know, one of the former team members that worked on Sonic Adventure came back and is now working at Sonic Team again. You don't do that unless you're planning on something, I guess. Oh, that's neat. In the last demo, that little light trail wasn't there. It shows you where the next light is. I mean, it wasn't like super hard to find out, but you know. Now, last time I played this demo, I got stuck in here because I got into this like terrible cycle where lights kept going out before I could light the next one. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get all 4 lights lit at the same time. Though, I don't... was that button there before? What I think is the best Sonic fan engine? I don't know. You know, I've mainly only really worked with Sonic Worlds. I don't really mess with Game Maker, I don't really mess with Unity. So I don't think I'm really that good of a judge to say.
Take care of it.
Maybe this is the room I got stuck in last time I played this. Like, I know what to do, it's just... That big fireball's new and weird looking. to see more from Project Hero. I want to see like actual levels. I know Beats has been modding Project Hero. I think he might have gotten like Emerald Coast or something to load. But I want to see like official levels from that. Or something. It's been a while. I figured that was gonna happen.
Yeah. That was incredible.
I need to figure out where this last gem is.
Let's get going.
Okay, so Tropical Jungle is new and Aquatic Base is new.
Son, shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
Eggman! Yeah! I better go help. Better hurry. Yeah!
I really wish this level was in Sonic Generations. I think like racing the trains would be really fun with the boost gameplay and everything.
I better hurry up and cross this scale.
Yep, this is Project 06 Demo 3. Just came out today. Ah!
Whoa!
Whoops.
I better hurry up and cross this scale. Does this conveyor change direction?
Oh, careful. Getting a little too twitchy.
I've got to get ahead and help the train. There's got to be a switch somewhere.
Oh, they took the boxes away from that switch. It used to be hidden before. I definitely pushed that button.
I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails. Those enemies seem to be protecting that cage for some reason. I've got to defeat them first.
Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
Elise's train is... Uh-oh, gotta speed up!
Whoa, speed up.
Whoa!
Okay, don't do a light dash first thing in that level.
Train is... Uh-oh, gotta speed up!
To speed up, that's what that was. Get off the wall. Whoa, that was loud.
Is Elise on board?
Gotta go fast. Oh, come on. I think I missed the invincibility, so... Oh, there it is.
I'm almost there. Elise, hang on! Yeah!
Apparently there's a mod for Sonic Adventure 2 now that ports in Sonic 06 levels. I'm curious to try it, but you need like a bunch of different other mods installed before you can play the mod that lets you play Sonic 06 levels. So I've kind of stayed away from it. But I'm curious to see how this plays in the Sonic Adventure 2 engine.
Let's get going!
Did it? It might have. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. This was like probably one of the worst Sonic levels in the original game. And it seems pretty different from what I saw in the video. Like it's raining now.
Sonic, it looks like you can grab that bar. If you jump when the bite is growing, you may be able to get it.
Still a little janky. Oh, still big janky.
Hang on tight!
Big janky. There we go.
Right up the middle! We're getting out of the cave!
Oh, big brain play. Oh no. I never went that route in the original level either,
Cave!
because the exact same thing would always happen. So let's skip that guy for now, huh? Up. Yeah, I think this level still needs some work. Let's try going this way again. Just gotta be more careful with where I homing attack.
Sonic, to your right.
Okay. Oh, neat. The rainstorm stopped. Oh, wait. That's weird. It must come and go.
Let's rip!
Let's rip! Beyblade!
Woo!
Elise, are you alright?
Yes.
Yes, I am. Okay.
Gotta make sure I don't fall in the water.
Sonic, to your left.
I don't know if I remember that being so short at the end there. Then again, I'm probably thinking of like Silver's level.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, they must have made grading like way more lenient.
Let's get going.
I mean, usually I don't stream this late at night, but figured why not? I used to stream this late at night. Like 8 years ago. This used to be like the only time I'd stream.
Silver, we don't have time. Let's get to Elise right away.
I will say, I think I saw a train car in Radical Train that looked like maybe the trans rights flag? That might have been an Easter egg. But it went by so quickly I didn't really get a good chance to look at it. I think it was like right before the second or third button that I switched. When he was like, it'd be faster if I went on top of the trains instead of being on the rails. It was right at that section. Right before the final spring. Why do I have Silver's bracers on? I don't know. That must have been like an equip from the shop or something. He has a Twitter, yes. I don't remember his handle offhand. It might say at the end of the demo. Because usually there's like a screen that says, "Thanks for playing!" And it lists all the people that worked on this. Maybe someone in chat will bring it up. If I have links turned on. I don't remember if I do or not.
Structure down.
Really? Yeah, I should have known that was gonna happen.
Leave it to me.
I'm glad to hear that. I really need to like get to work on more videos here soon. I tend to work on videos until I burn out, and then I sit here for like 6 months not doing anything because I'm so tired of working on new videos.
I think I could knock that structure down.
I didn't even throw anything that time. Any plans for future content? I mean, I have like 3 or 4 scripts that were never produced that I could do. I keep talking about a Nights into Dreams documentary that I scripted like 6 years ago at this point, and I've been slowly like improving and proofreading, and I'm getting to a point where I kind of need to do it soon because it's starting to drive me crazy that I have this, you know, this 12-page script sitting on Google Drive that I haven't done anything with. I've also been working on a Sonic Forces video, though that one's been a little harder to get done. Silver controls okay. He controls about like he used to back in Sonic 06, which wasn't terrible, you know, it was a little slow. He feels a little heavier here, but besides that, he's mostly the same. Though sometimes he doesn't grab things when I want him to grab things. But like the bread and butter combo with Silver was You jump, you hold X, you do the slam, and then you grab the enemy. And he could basically one-shot anything in the game with that, except for bosses. So like, slam, and then they can just throw them around. Slam, grab, throw around. Slam, grab, throw around. People say my content is underrated, but like, I know the problem.
Man, the staircase is damaged. Now I'll have to use my power.
I don't put out like content on a schedule. So I think the algorithm doesn't like me.
Hey,
Whoa, that's new. You're not supposed to get control of Sonic this soon. Oh, I guess it was just like one spot.
Uh-oh, gonna crash!
Ah!
Those enemies seem to be protecting the door for some reason. Looks like I've got to defeat them first.
What? Come on. Well, I'll just go back to the beginning, because that eventually disappears if you take too long on that grind rail. Let's try this again. Jump! Ah, oh well. Come on.
Piece of cake, no sweat. Let's start going up.
Sonic, who are you talking to? Now, this entire time, I could have been using gems. And they actually, like, work in this game, so... I could do the slow-mo gem. I do agree that Knuckles Chaotix deserves kind of a remaster treatment. That's something I've thought about over time, is what to do with Knuckles Chaotix, because it's a really pretty game. I really like the music. Everything about it is good, except for the fact where you have to play Knuckles Chaotix. So I've tried to think, you know, how could we redo Knuckles Chaotix? And I've thought, like, maybe giving him a grappling hook, or giving the characters a grappling hook, rather. But then Sonic Boom did that, and, I don't know.
Be careful not to fall off here.
But I definitely wouldn't do, like, the weird co-op thing. That would be something I'd get rid of. Because all it really seemed to do was mess up your jumps. That's what happened there. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies.
That's a lot of enemies. Sonic, you go after me. Silver, it's all yours.
Grab that ring, bud. I'd rather they use the boost mechanics from Unleashed. I think Forces, and by extension Sonic Colors, I think it was all too limited. Yeah, okay, yep. I remember that part's kind of fiddly if you're going too fast. Whoa, boy. This is a PC port of Sonic 06 called Project 06, made by some fans, and it is pretty fun. Yeah, they changed that. You didn't used to lose rings from bumping into walls like that. I kind of liked it that you didn't lose rings. I guess we'll slow down a little bit. Instead of, you know, crazy go nuts super fast. Or I can't even make these jumps because I fly over them. And now we turn on the speed. Some of these levels get pretty long. Remember when this part was in Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric? Remember when they thought that was a good idea to reference Sonic 06?
No problem.
I don't know what Evening Star is up to. I'd hope they're working on a sequel to Sonic Mania. But it's not, you know, who knows? We'll do Wave Ocean, because we'll do Aquatic Base last.
Elise is on that battleship? Wait up, we're coming! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Hello.
Whoa! Yeah! 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 Let's try going up.
I try not to think about too hard about the press that mocks Sonic, you know? Because at this point, it's just kind of a broken record, and getting the attention is what leads them to writing those articles. So if you just don't pay attention to them, then those articles will go away. You know, don't give hate clicks to things you don't like, otherwise you're just going to see more things you hate. Really don't remember how different this is.
Whoa! My head's spinning!
The fake rings are still kind of a problem. I think they sparkle a slightly different way than normal rings do, so they are a little easier to tell apart. Like here, let's do a test. Yeah, they have like this kind of particle effect that comes off of them, but otherwise they look like normal rings still. You can see these don't sparkle like that. And they look a little shinier too. Like the fake rings look a little more plasticky, I guess. And they kind of glow a little bit more. So it's a subtle difference, but it is there. Oh. Totally didn't see that guy. I just don't know why we need Sonic games that have enemies with health bars, you know? I don't see how that really benefits this game in any way, shape, or form. It's not like the Sonic franchise has some kind of amazing, complex, deep combat system where landing multiple hits feels really, really good. There are a lot of new, like, voice clips in this that weren't in the original. I wonder if they were, like, data mined out or what. Because it really seems like there's, you know, a lot of voice in this game that fits, you know, contextually. It seems like it could have been in the original Sonic 06 and wasn't. And it actually, like, fits pretty well in this fan-made remake. Let him know what? I mean, I'm sure, like, the original cutscene that preceded this level probably said, but it's a weird thing for Tails to just blurt out completely out of context. Nice and cool and good. I am super going to die. Whoa! That is incredibly loud.
Sweet! Great! I did it, Sonic!
I don't remember if Tails had quotes when he beat that level before.
Let's get going.
Maybe he did, and I just don't remember. Final level. I don't hate this level as much as I did Tropical Forest,
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles, let's hurry.
but it's definitely far from my favorite level in the game. Good music, though. What's my relationship with other members in the community? I don't know. That's kind of a big question.
If I slide, I can squeeze through.
Unauthorized
Ooh. Oh, I thought I died.
Who knew that Eggman's base would be here?
This used to be a Soliana laboratory. It looks like it was really advanced.
Yes!
Like, that's what I mean right there by having enemies with life bars. Wow, look how fun this is. Bouncing off the same enemies over and over and over again. Oh no, this room.
Sonic, this mysterious ball has a strong magnetic force.
I forgot about these things.
It looks like I can get the handle to move.
Oh no. And this
Get
thing.
on this ball. I'll be able to get over there.
Oh no. Oh no. I hate this.
Be careful not to fall.
Shut up, Tails. Oh, why did they keep this? Replace this section with anything else, please. Ah! Can't slow down. Okay. Bad idea. Okay. Now what? Can I do the old...
Whoa!
Nope. That was partially my fault.
If I get on this ball, I'll be able to get over there.
Be careful not to fall.
If I was designing this section, I would get rid of these lasers entirely for this first area. Just let the player play with the ball. Because there's a second one of these ball sections later in this level. And I'd have the second one be the lasers. Don't like that.
Tails!
What did you do?
There must be a switch for the door. Leave it up to me. Yeah.
Let's see, where's the button? There it is. Anything else in this room? I think we come back here, so probably shouldn't look around too much.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Whoa, cool camera. Okay. Wrong button. So is the button I'm looking for up here? It is. Right, I remember this room.
Whoa! Advancements are everywhere!
Just spam the button and hoping for the best. I do like it was said in the chat, having the other characters with you at all times. Actually kind of cool, even though it doesn't really make a lot of sense right here. Because they can't fly, so they just kind of appear next to you.
That's the switch!
But it's the thought that counts. Yep, I knew Dreamcast Sonic was meant to be in Sonic Generations.
You were a big help.
Ryan Drummond actually told the story about why he turned them down. And it's because Sega actually offered him way less money than he normally gets. They wanted him to leave his union, which is a big no-no. It sounds like they kind of insulted him.
Sonic, that magnet is really strong! If you attack the switch, the magnet will activate.
These guys never learn. Let's go.
They were also looking into getting Jaleel White to voice Classic Sonic at one point. Which, I think I'm fine that he didn't do that. I don't think he can really do his Sonic voice anymore. And like, that's fine, you know, some actors just, they get old enough, I was looking at the chat, they just get old enough to where they can't do their old voices anymore. And that is, you know, perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, we all get older. I don't sound like the same person that I did 10 years ago. My voice has changed. You know, it's just part of getting old. But when he did that Sonic fan film a few years ago, he just didn't sound like his normal Sonic voice used to. And then he was on, what was it, that new Scooby-Doo show, Scooby-Doo and Guess Who, I think it's called. And he was trying to do the Steve Urkel voice in that, and he can't do that either. He's just lost the ability to put on that kind of nasally voice. Oh, these lasers.
Look! There's the magnet!
Be nice if it was easier for me to get to the magnet switch before the rockets got to me. Some people have said that I sound like Donkey and I don't really hear it. Some people also say I sound like Curtis Johnson. No, Curtis Armstrong from Revenge of the Nerds and Family Guy. You know, he played Booger and Snot. Actually, his character on Family Guy is a parody of who he played in Revenge of the Nerds, which is why they kind of have the same name. Somebody once said that I sounded like LGR, and that's one that I think I can kind of hear. We both kind of have that same sort of inflection in our voices.
Uh-oh. How about a little help?
Sonic, we're out of time.
Whoa.
Get on this ball.
Whoa.
I'll take care of the rest.
What? Oh no, do I have to escort him? Like, was this always just the second Knuckles section, or did they actually skip the second ball section as Sonic? Because this feels like the Knuckles section, like what it's supposed to normally be. Maybe once I'm done with this, it'll make me go back through here as Sonic. That's a depressing thought.
Dang, where's the switch to turn off the laser?
Oh.
Thanks. All right, let's roll.
Just run for it. Gotta go fast. This isn't so bad. Yeah, that was fine. Actually. You know? That was tolerable. Isn't there supposed to be like a big robot here? There we go. Just mash the button and hope for the best. That's rude. I think that the voice they had for Tails in the post-credit sequence of the movie was fine. It sounded like, basically like the person that does it in the games, more or less. They've been teasing Shadow for a long time. And that seems to say to me that they're doing Shadow next. So we didn't get the S in Crisis City, we didn't get it in Radical Train. Well, I know I can get it in Radical Train, so let's try and do that real quick. Whoops. Oh no, yeah, like, I personally have data mined the Sonic 06 executable from the Xbox 360, and there is text in that game for extra missions for Amy, Knuckles, Tails, Omega, Rouge, everyone. There's even text in there where I guess they were planning on having an episode where you played as Metal Sonic, which, you know, is never referenced anywhere in Sonic 06 ever.
Let's get going.
But there is text in the executable for completing missions as Metal Sonic, for playing as Metal Sonic. There was a lot planned for this game that never came to be.
Son, shouldn't you save the train?
I thought maybe it was, you know, her, but I wasn't sure because she sounded a little bit different.
Gotta hurry.
So I think as long as I do this without dying, we'll get the S rank. That man got launched into space. Do I think Sonic 06 is a bad game? Yes. Do I think this is a bad game? Not really, no.
The scales.
It's actually pretty fun. It's still a little weird, but that's more to do with Sonic 06 than the remake project. Like I've said before, I think they made some like pretty smart changes in this to make it more playable and more fun.
I've got to get ahead and help the train.
Oh yeah, let's go up here. Actually, let's not.
I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails.
Now, where's that box I saw last time? I guess it was just a one-time thing. They're all kind of different colors. But there was one I thought that was... Oh no. This is bad. Hurry, 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 hurry! I'm not gonna make it! We'll just start the whole level over.
Shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
Because if I die that late into the level, you know, that's kind of it.
Eggman!
Cool.
Son, shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
Eggman! I gotta go help. Gotta hurry.
I always never understood that bonus where it says artistic. That robot just launches straight into the sky. I love it.
I better hurry up and cross this scale. Does this conveyor change direction? I gotta get ahead and help the train.
Okay.
Son, shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
Isn't it always the case
I better go help. Gotta hurry.
where you do it perfectly the first time, or almost perfectly,
Shouldn't you save the
and then all of a sudden you try and redo it and get like an S rank or whatever, and you can't do it?
Eggman! I better go help.
Where even am I?
I better hurry up across this scale. Does this conveyor change direction?
Okay, gotta focus. It's also starting to get hot in my bedroom. It's probably not a big idea, a big deal that I missed that robot just now. Because like I said, I think they made the S ranks in this way more lenient. If I beat this without dying, I think I'll get an S rank. What was I gonna say about the trains? I don't know. I don't remember. All right, there was one that was like a different color that looked almost like the trans rights flag, but I think it's just all the cars are different colors. It might have just been like a happy accident the last time I was through here. Right, red, green. Yeah, I think it was just a happy accident. Oh my gosh.
Those enemies seem to be protecting the cage for some reason. I gotta defeat them first.
102 lives? How long? Oh, whoa.
Gotta speed up.
They also tend to like give you a lot of lives out for free in this game, so like I'm at 99 rings. I'm about to get another life.
Yeah. Is Elise on board?
Oh, I just missed the invincibility.
I'm almost there. Police, hang on. Yeah. That was incredible.
I think it was a case where I actually like outpaced the fire that time. Because I ended up running straight through the fire like a couple times.
Let's get going.
Hang on a minute. Streaming for, I don't know, probably like an hour, hour and a half. Haven't taken a drink once. Just a little bit of the old diet root beer. So what else didn't I S rank? Crisis City. Again, I think that's just a thing where as long as I don't goof off. Yeah, you can slow down in the Mach speed.
Shadow, don't be late. You're talking to me?
Like if you want to do like the super fast like I was doing, you do a light dash and then you hold forward on the analog stick. But if you let go of forward on the analog stick, you slow down a lot.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up! Yeah!
Whoa. Yeah, this part is still pretty finicky. Like I am missing every single jump just about. Find the database? I don't remember what that means.
To move to an adjacent rail, use the left stick.
Oh.
The whole city's on fire.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
I've got to be careful if it goes underground, because it'll burst forth to try and surprise me.
Burst forth.
Yes!
Nice to see that the physics on those cars are still, like, completely wacky. But yeah, like, I just got 3 extra lives in the span of, like, 90 seconds. This game gives them out like crazy. Get... What? Why would you do that? Why would that be a grind rail? Now we have to restart the whole level. I think the problem is I'm not charging my jump long enough. Yeah. There we go. It's like a Tony Hawk game. You gotta hold down the jump button. Yeah, there we go. I think I got it now. Sort of.
Yes!
Oh, okay. That's why they had you search for the database.
To move to an adjacent rail, use the left stick.
Looks like 1-ups respawn after you restart, so I'm actually, like, technically farming lives right now.
Be careful if it goes underground, because it'll burst forth to try and surprise you.
Again, why would you make those grind rails? I mean, I don't think it's the fault of the people making the remake. I think it's like that in the original game, too. It's just super weird.
Let's blast through here.
Whoa, camera.
It's gonna blow!
This is Sonic Adventure 3. I'm playing it right now.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off of it.
Ah! Okay, whew. Yeah, I've gotten like, what, 7 1-ups in this level so far? Okay, that's a little weird. We made it through. Can you imagine dying here? Can you? Please don't imagine me dying here. I'd rather not die here. I can't choke. I don't want to choke. Whoa. For some reason, I kind of freaked out that I was going to fall there. Don't ask me why. It's a mystery.
It looks like I can jump from there.
Okay, now as long as I don't do anything stupid at this part, I think I'm good to go.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Bonk. 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 Jump. Uh-oh.
Whoa!
I should have slowed down. But I thought, no, I'll be a cool guy. I'll go real fast. And look where it got us.
It's gonna blow up.
I am getting better at this part, though, so there's that. Yeah, getting sucked up into the tornado is actually like a really nice touch.
To move to an adjacent rail, use the left stick. Yeah! The whole city's on fire!
Gosh, now we get to hear this stupid line again.
Now I gotta be careful if it goes underground, because it'll burst forth to try and surprise me. Yeah!
Man, I'd really like a Sega Ages Dreamcast anything. You know, I'm so sick of them doing like Genesis games, and like it's to the point where they're doing like really obscure arcade games that I kind of don't care about. They need to start doing like Sega Ages Crazy Taxi or Sega Ages Planet Harriers, Sega Ages House of the Dead 2. I mean, the Switch kind of has pointer capability. They could kind of do that.
Okay, let's blast through here.
Sega Ages Skies of Arcadia. Sega Ages Burning Rangers? How about that, huh? That game hasn't been re-released since the Sega Saturn. Oh no, you don't. I see what's back here. Sega Ages Fighters Megamix, Sonic the Fighters, Virtua Fighter 2,
It's gonna blow!
Panzer Dragoon Saga, a stall,
Maybe I can swing a little bit.
Something else like I learned recently is that a stall was actually... So to explain a little bit more, for the Sega Saturn, Sega actually kind of wanted to abandon Sonic the Hedgehog. They wanted a new mascot for the Sega Saturn. And I guess, like, they pitched a stall as one of the new mascots. They pitched Bug as one of the new mascots to replace Sonic. That's why in that first Sonic, or the first Bug game, there's a bonus stage where you race Sonic and you have to beat him to the finish line in order to get the bonus item. It's because they were trying to show that Bug was cooler than Sonic. It's really weird. But it's really weird to me to think that a stall of all characters was meant to be a replacement for Sonic. Well, crap. Like, Bug, I can... In, like, a weird, twisted way, I can see that they would pitch Bug as a replacement for Sonic, because he's got that same kind of attitude. You know? And, you know, he quotes movies like The Genie from Aladdin. You know, that was in at the time. But a stall is just too weird to be a mascot. I feel like Nights came too late for it to really be that sort of thing, but Sega, at least Sega of America, definitely pitched Nights as their competitor to Crash Bandicoot and Super Mario 64. So it definitely did seem kind of like that. Even though, you know, that game is definitely nothing like Crash Bandicoot or Super Mario 64.
Be careful if it goes underground, because it'll burst forth and try and surprise me.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call a stall's voice acting half-assed. You know, that was just games of that era. If anything, a stall had more voice acting than most games did back then. You know, video game voice acting didn't really get good until, like, Metal Gear Solid. Stall was pretty, you know, either ahead of its time or par for the course. You know, think of like Mega Man X4 or Mega Man 8. Potful Mail. Dangerous. Okay, I gotta pay attention here. Because we're getting back down to the wire again. Okay, don't mess this up. 3, 2, 1, go!
It looks like I can jump from there.
Okay, don't be a cool guy, just do the level.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Sorry, I'm being a cool guy. But I'm gonna slow down. Okay, slow down. Angry. Let's play a different level.
Let's get going.
A San Amy fan or a San Alley fan? Dude, I think you're asking the wrong person. I don't want to do Kingdom Valley. I don't want to do Aquatic Base again. I kind of don't want to do any of these levels. Let's go poke around the test stage some more, huh? Never found the last gem either. I mean, they probably didn't hide Shadow in here, but you never know. Like I said, they've been teasing Shadow for a while. Like every demo they release, it's no, Shadow is not in here yet. This is a pretty big demo level. Oh, that actually subtracts from our lives. Does this go anywhere? Whoa. Spooky. Are there no gem upgrades in here? What is that? Oh, it's just a rock. What is this music? I like that they let you become supersonic even though I clearly do not have all of the gems. But I unlocked them in the last demo, so it just lets me do it. Oh yeah, I suppose I could, like, be supersonic and cheese Crisis City, huh? Because that's technically a possibility. Yeah, he's kind of slow. Like, I figured he'd have, like, a boost. Maybe I just have to die. That's just something Twitch does. They don't keep broadcasts around forever, or like maybe they changed that recently. I'm not sure, but as far as I've been aware, they don't usually keep broadcasts around forever. Really? You have to level up Supersonic? That's kind of weird.
Just made it.
What's my opinion of the Alex Kidd and Miracle World remakes? Supersonic. Oh well. But man, it takes a long time to recharge. Is there any way I can maintain that blue dash state? Holding the trigger doesn't seem to do it. Touch Knuckles get dizzy. His chest texture is weirdly blurry. Yeah, I usually export all my streams to YouTube, except for in cases like this where it's just automatically on YouTube. But even then, I still like to trim out the intros. Knuckles, you're useless. You can't climb on any of this stuff. Whoa, I forgot about that. Maximum Heat Knuckles attack. YouTube must be like on a huge delay. You guys feel like you're 2 or 3 minutes behind me. I guess that's what I get for using Restream.io. I think it adds extra delay. Whoa. Check out that funky scrolling texture. That's kind of cool. Yeah, if Shadow is hidden in here, I don't think I'm gonna find him. And I seriously doubt he's in here. I'm just streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Can Knuckles make it? Apparently, yes. Apparently you can just go full Sonic 4 on this slope. I'm not complaining. So yeah, I think I might be winding down the stream here, folks. I played the entire demo. Pretty good. Some parts are still a little wobbly, but like I said, they have a tendency to release demos and then release like an update later on. And with the Sonic Amateur Games Expo in September, I feel like this is the perfect opportunity for them. They'll release this version now, and maybe it'll be a little bit buggy in some places. But I get the feeling that version 3.5 might turn up at Sage. So, like the weird snowboarding camera, with the way it was all kind of jittery in White Acropolis, I have a feeling that's going to be fixed. But yeah, thank you for coming out to the stream. I don't stream enough, and I probably should. I multi-stream by... There's a website called Restream.io. And with a free account, you'll be able to stream to YouTube and to Twitch and to some place called Smashcast. I've never used Smashcast, but you'll be able to stream to those three places. And there's more you can do if you end up paying them money for certain things. But with just a free account, you can multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Like I said, it might add a little bit extra latency, but I think it's worth it. You know, it's kind of a bummer that YouTube is so far behind, but at the same time, I know that like YouTube stream delay was kind of a problem before. It was one of the reasons why I never used to stream on YouTube, is because, you know, it would be like this minutes long delay on YouTube, and they've gotten it down over time, but it is still pretty significant. But, you know, better than nothing. Like I said way back at the start of the stream, you know, I have like 60 or 70 Twitch followers, and I have, you know, 23,000 YouTube subscribers. So there's probably a lot more people watching this on YouTube than on my Twitch channel. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. Well, thank you for telling me that, Papa Vito. It's nice to be appreciated. Like, those kind of comments really help, you know, to think about in the days where, you know, maybe I'm feeling a little bit down. I tend to get pretty bummed out about how slow I am putting out new videos. So it's nice to know that there are still people out there that appreciate what I do. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. See you next time, whenever that's going to be. How do I do a scene transition? Hang on. How do I start a scene transition? Oh, I guess, yeah. So could I do this? Oh, and then it just fades. Huh. And then it fades? No. Why did it fade to this, but it doesn't fade back? That's weird. Anyway. Oh, and that cancels out of chat. Anyway, again, thank you for joining and watching. And I'll see you guys some other day. This will be obviously uploaded to YouTube, so, you know, if you missed something and you want to see the other levels in this or whatever, you can definitely go do that. On youtube.com/BlazeHedgehog. It'll probably, like, the stream that's running now on YouTube, I think it automatically goes unlisted the moment I stop going live. I will probably pull a fresh copy off of Twitch, and I'll chop out the intro where I'm setting up. So that'll be coming. just stay tuned to my YouTube channel for that. Anyway, that's it. I'm gone. Bye.